Hi, I'm Shannon McGee, strategic business coach and franchise owner with Network in Action here in Nashville, Tennessee, in the metropolitan area, as well as nationwide. And today I have Chris Kirby, who is the Chief Account Advisor with CloudSmart IT. Thanks for joining me today, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me, Shannon.
So tell me a little bit about what you guys do, because technology can be overwhelming for some people.
All right. Well, we're in an ever-changing landscape of IT needs and requirements. I'm sure everyone has heard by now a story of someone being hit by cybersecurity attacks. That's been a problem for companies, as big as Amazon and the Las Vegas casinos,
Oh,
all the
no.
way down to local mom and pop, places with five people working for them, and it can be devastating across the board. So everybody needs good IT. There's almost no business today that's not a technology company in some form because of the way we utilize technology. So we want to be there for those small, medium-sized businesses to help provide resources so that you know it, it's hard to hire an IT specific person if you've got 10 or 15 or even 20 people in your company. That person can ever get sick, they can be gone, another company can't come along and pay them more and you lose them, and you're out the door. So we try to stabilize that, both from a functionality standpoint, so that you've got good cybersecurity and you've got good cloud support and your Microsoft support and all the requirements around email that are
Mhm.
in today's environment. If you have help desk issues, or just across the board, anything that an IT department would do, we want to make that attainable for small businesses. So that's kind of the niche that we play. We do also co-manage with like big IT departments. Like if they've got four people on staff and they can't keep the fifth person, and they want to outsource part of what they're doing, we can kind of come in and stabilize that for them as well. So we're
That's
pretty
awesome.
diverse in what we do. We do phones, and a lot of people don't know that we can do VoIP phones for people. So we got a diverse offering.
That's awesome. You know what? You said something that made me think of something. I've worked with a lot of companies and they think there's always this bring it in house. But the challenge I've found with folks bringing things in house is that employee is so busy, so worked. Maybe they're not up on the latest trends. Maybe they're not up on the latest certifications, right? They're so busy working on the business, they can't invest in staying on top of things. And by outsourcing to a company like yours, you get all of that without the risk of burning your people out and getting behind. So tell me a little bit more about your role and what you get to do with CloudSmart.
Well, I am not the IT person. So when you have one of those problems, you're welcome to call me, and then I'll put you in the right hands of our good support engineers. Um, but that is not my side. I am more of helping people with their um, finding solutions so that the tech people can then come in and help them, helping to kind of put into English what tech solutions look like. I handle, the sales, but then also the after, once we do have clients, helping to make sure that they're taken care of. And if they have issues, I'm there for them. So my background is actually in ministry and real estate. And, so I was kind of shocked when our owner, a good friend of mine, asked me to join, and I told him right up front, I said, I know how to use computers, but I'm not the tech guy. And, his idea was, hey, we need somebody that can, you know, talk English and not it's Greek to me kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I was brought in to play that role. And so we're just trying to help, create a business model here that'll help the clients that we partner with.
You know, Chris, I love that background, right? Because those were serving others. Those are communication roles and serving others. And I've also worked with companies and technology before. And the biggest challenge that you hear from people is I don't understand what they're saying. I feel like they're talking down to me. They kind of treat me like I'm an idiot because I don't understand tech. And so having you with this great experience of people skills and communication skills is really forward thinking as a company. And I'm super excited to hear your dedication to your clients. So, speaking of clients, I'm sure you may have a story or two, favorite story or two. Would you like to share one or two with us?
Well, we really try to make it about our people, and the people that we kind of, when someone comes on, we tell them they're joining the CloudSmart family, and we really try to look at our clients that way, that they're part of our family and we're here to take care of them. Um, A couple of stories come to mind. One is when a lot of people think in our industry, well, we're just getting a help desk, and these are the people that I'm going to push the help button or pick up the phone when I'm mad about something because it's not working. We try to be pretty proactive, and with our clients, we have like quarterly meetings with them. Some of the smaller ones don't choose to meet that often, but to help try to plan and prepare, and we offer that kind of CIO level work included in our monthly fees for people. And so we've had multiple companies that we've kind of helped to set a path. They never had a budget. They had no clue like what their spending was going to look like, and to help companies figure that out. We've had a couple of clients. One was uh, a title company that had an accidental click on the wrong email, and it set up a potential for wire fraud. And our cybersecurity operations center picked that up and shut it down within a few hours, as opposed to them going for days and days and potentially leading to something terrible. We had a client we brought on about 2 years ago. They're in the construction industry, and they had a total failure of all their network equipment from bad storms. And they called us up. We'd already been talking to them a little bit about maybe bringing them on. They weren't clients yet. And it was Labor Day 2 years ago, and the office manager called us in tears on Tuesday morning because they were just desperate. Nothing worked, and it's about an hour away to them, and we had someone to them about an hour and a half to get them back up and running to replace the equipment. So we really do. We try to put our money where our mouth is when we make it about the people, because we realize that you've got a business to run. You don't want to spend all day fixing stuff you're not sure about, and then you turn around and an IT company can't get there for 3 days. Well, that just doesn't work anymore. So we try to be as responsive as we can. So just those kind of stories of just trying to be there for our people, and trying to really value the people behind the issues that are going on.
I love that, because honestly, technology is scary. Technology is scary. You need a partner. So if someone wanted to get a hold of you, Chris, what's the best way to reach you?
Well, you can reach directly out to me by phone, obviously. I mean, and that number is 615-610-3500. That's our main line. And if you don't get me, our CEO will answer. You can still, by the way, get in touch with him and talk to him directly. And you mentioned, we talked a little bit earlier about, not talking down to people. I will say company wide, we try really hard. Even our nerdiest of techs try to do a really good job, and I say that lovingly. They call that,
I know it's
they have
lovely.
nothing sales. They try really hard when they're working with people to know that it's probably the worst part of your day,
Yeah.
and they're patient and they try to be kind. Those are the kind of people we hire, and as a CEO, he has that same approach. He's sometimes the hands-on person helping you still. But anyway, that phone number, the 615-610-3500, is our main line. But you can email me, chris.kirby at cloudsmartit.com, and that I'll get that. And we try to be really quick to respond to emails for people reaching out to us. So those are the two main ways to get a hold of us pretty quickly.
That's wonderful. Well, Chris, thanks for spending some time with me today. I really enjoyed your stories and getting to hear how you guys are serving your clients so well.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I appreciate you giving me some time to talk with you.